This season's New York Fashion Week was a masterclass in balancing restraint and rebellion, proving that simplicity can still pack a punch when paired with bold contrasts. Designers like Calvin Klein, Michael Kors and Khaite didn't just embrace minimalism, they redefined it, crafting collections that felt fresh yet timeless. Think soft tailoring, neutral color palettes, and clean silhouettes that scream effortless elegance. But here's where it gets controversial. How do you keep minimalism from feeling boring? The answer? Add volume, texture, and a dash of chaos. Take Harem pants, for example. Brands like Brandon Maxwell and Adam Lippis brought back these flowy, wide-legged wonders, turning them into symbols of relaxed sophistication. While some might call it a throwback, others argue it's a clever nod to comfort-driven fashion. After all, who says you can't be stylish and feel like you're wearing pajamas? The loose folds and fluid lines created a visual tug-of-war with the week's stricter minimalist cuts, sparking debates about whether fashion should prioritize form or function. And let's not forget the rise of imperfect perfection. Katie and Jason Wu played with raw hems and frayed edges, giving their pieces a lived-in, almost handmade feel. Coach's Stuart Vevers even revived the grunge aesthetic of the 90s, introducing Gen Z to the beauty of intentional messiness. But this is the part most people miss. These so-called flaws aren't just trends. They're a rejection of fast fashion's obsession with polish. Could this be the start of a movement toward more sustainable, emotionally resonant design? Outerwear got a similar overhaul. Classic trenchcoats, once all about practicality, were stretched into oversized, floor-sweeping statements at Prabal Gurung and TWP. Imagine draping yourself in a garment that's equal parts protection and art. Sounds indulgent, right? Yet critics argue that such extremes risk alienating everyday wearers. Is fashion becoming too theatrical for its own good? Finally, texture stole the show. Fringe danced from bag handles to hemlines, while feathers added a whimsical, almost ethereal quality. These details weren't just decorative. They gave structure to an otherwise streamlined season. But here's a question to chew on. Can minimalism truly thrive without these tactile surprises? Or is the future of fashion all about mixing opposites? New York proved that minimalism isn't about stripping everything away. It's about knowing what to keep. And in a world obsessed with excess, maybe that's the real luxury. What do you think? Are you ready to embrace the raw edges and flowy pants? Or does this trend feel like a step too far? Share your thoughts below.